good afternoon, class. So today you will learn about acids and base. So these two came from compound. So we all know that we all know about elements and compounds. So compounds are classified into two, which is the acids and the bases or base. Okay, so here I have litmus paper, so the red and the blue. Okay, so these two litmus paper is very useful because this will serve as an indicator how it will measure the acidity of a particular substance. So these two is very helpful. Okay. So before anything else, let us first define what is an acid. So an acid is or has what we call properties, also the bases or the base. So itong dalawang litmus paper na ito, kapag ang isang substance ay isang acid, tapos gagamit tayo ng red litmus paper, still red pa rin siya. Isa yun sa properties ng isang acid. Aside from that one, it has also a sour taste. Diba? So, parang naaasiman ka. So, kasi may acid level yun or mataas yung acid level niya. Or, it is an example of an acid substance. Okay? Another one, it neutralizes a base. And also, the fourth one, it reacts with active metals, produce hydrogen gas. So, yun ang properties ng isang acid. Okay. So, kapag base naman, may mga properties din siya katulad ng isang acid. So, for example, ang isang red litmus paper, kapag isinusok mo siya sa isang base substance, or an example of a base substance, ay magiging color blue siya. Itong red litmus paper. Pero kapag gagamit ka naman ng isang blue litmus paper, tapos it is a base substance, or it is an example of a base substance, then magiging blue pa din siya. Or still the same, magiging blue lang siya. Okay? So, we will find out through our simple experiment. Okay. So, ngayon, ito yung mga materials or examples, substances that we will check if it is an acid or if it is a base. So, malalaman natin ngayon kung ang mga halimbawang ito or mga examples na ito ay isang base ba or isang acid. Okay. First, let us check this one. So, I will use a red litmus paper and also a blue litmus paper. So we will check it now. So first, this is what we called a glue. Okay, so Elmer's glue. Okay, so i-check natin yung Elmer's glue kung ito ba ay isang halimbawa ng isang base or isang acid. Okay, we will check. Okay, so makikita nyo, ang kulay blue na litmus paper ay nagiging red. So alam nyo na kung ano yun, di ba? Okay, si red litmus paper naman kaya, let us try. Okay, so sa nakikita nyo, walang pagbagong kulay. So, still the same red siya. So, ibig sabihin, Elmer's glue is an example of what we call a acid. So, ngayon naman, i-check natin ng isang vinegar. So, inilagay ko lang siya muna sa isang cellophane. Okay, so we will check if a vinegar is an acid or a base, diba? So, Gamitin ang litmus paper, red. So first, let us use a red litmus paper. Check. Okay, so makikita nyo, pagkatapos kong isoak ang isang litmus paper, dito sa vinegar, ay ang nangyayari, color red pa rin siya. Or the color red litmus paper, still the same, nagiging red pa rin siya. Next, how about the color blue or the blue litmus paper? So, I'll say, okay, charing! So, makikita nyo, ang color blue na litmus paper ay nagiging red. Kaya ito ay isang acid. Again, a vinegar is an example of acid, not a base. Okay, so ngayon naman, I am holding here an orange juice. So, iti-check natin kung ang isang orange juice ba ay isang acid or isang base. Okay? So, let us try. First, let us use a red litmus paper to check. Okay. So, nangyayari, ayun, pinaresulta. So, the red litmus paper turns into red or still the same red pa rin siya. Next, if we will use a blue litmus paper, what will happen next? Okay, so, nag-iiba yung kulay ng blue litmus paper, nagiging red. Okay, so, an orange juice, an example of a acid or an acid. Okay, next, how about this one? So, this is an example of soap solution. Okay, a soap solution. So, sabon ito. So, it's a liquid soap. Okay, so let us try if this liquid soap is an example of acid or it is a base. Okay, so let us try. First, we will use a red litmus paper. Okay, so nakikita nyo, the red litmus paper turns into blue. Okay, how about the blue one? Let us try. And the blue litmus paper turns into blue pa rin. Kaya, ang isang sabon or ang isang liquid soap is an example of a base. So, base siya. Okay, ngayon naman, iti-check natin ang isang water, di ba? So, a water is a compound, di ba? It's a combination of elements. And a compound is divided or classified into a base and a acid. So, iti-check natin kung ang water ay isang acid ba or isang base. Let us use a red litmus paper. So, nakikita nyo, the red litmus paper still the same, red siya. So, walang nagbago. So, water ito ha. Next, how about the blue litmus paper? We will check. Here. Okay. So, what happened is, yung blue litmus paper ay nagiging blue pa rin. So, anong masasabi nyo? Is it a base or a acid? Okay. So, kanina napapansin nyo na nang ginamit natin ang red litmus paper, nagiging red pa rin yung litmus paper. Tapos, yung blue litmus paper naman ay still the same, nagiging blue pa rin siya. So, it means that a water is an example of an acidic or a base because there is what we call a balance of hydroxyls and a hydroniums. So, kaya nagiging neutral. Okay? So, there is what we call a balance of hydroniums and hydroxyls. Okay. Ngayon naman, i-check natin ang isang alcohol. So, this is what we call an ethyl alcohol. So, i-check natin if it is an acid or a base. So, let's find out. here, the red litmus paper, still the same, red pa rin siya. How about the blue litmus paper? So, this one also, look, naging blue rin siya. So, katulad siya ng isang water. The water. So, katulad siya ng water. So, pwede siyang base at pwede din siyang acid. Okay? So, that is our example or simple experiment about an acid or a base. So, napapansin nyo, I teach this one, I made this video for you to learn something because di lang kasi napapansin natin, acid and base plays an important role into our life. So, hindi lang siya nangyayari inside the laboratory or science laboratory. So, actually, nag-i-exist din kasi siya sa daily living natin. So, hindi natin napapansin na ay acid pala siya, ay base pala siya. So, mahalagang malaman ang isang substance kung ito ba'y acid or isang base. Kasi, through this one, we can check if kaya bang i-perform ito ang isang particular job kung ganito kataas yung acidity level niya or isa siyang base or isa siyang acid. So, for example, our cleaning substances inside the house, we will use that one in cleaning so that maalis yung mga dumi. Kaya gumagamit tayo ng particular acid or a base substances that will help us to make our household chores more easy. So, napakahalagang malaman ang isang acid or ang isang base. For example, in the digestion process into our digestive system, so mahalaga ang isang or ang acidity level ng ating katawan. Kasi, ang trabaho nito ay mag-perform ng digestion process inside into our digestive system. So, sobrang mahalaga nito, okay? So, I hope that you learned something today and thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe in the bottom. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you.